You see
Yeah,
the link?
welcome back to the First Touch podcast, everybody. You don't know, say, boy, Calamity. I'm there, my brother Tata, you see me? And of course, we're there to talk about the Premier League. The race to the Premier League is not over, but it look like it's coming to a close, you see me? So we're there to talk about the league title. Obviously, Barcelona over the weekend win for them league title. And Inter Milan also win for them league title as well, you see me? So we're there to talk about it. Arsenal inching ever so closer to that forbidden trophy that them can't win all now. But maybe this season them season also we know so them in the Champions League final, so that's the next thing too as well. Them for them look forward to. But to the entire Premier League. You see me? So I talk about the Arsenal game. Big controversy going on that Arsenal game. Well, some might say it's controversial, some might say it's a standard decision by the referee, isn't it? But we are talking about that. Obviously, there was a top six clash going over the weekend as well. Liverpool, Chelsea. I'm not gonna lie to you, no. I drop asleep in that game. I swear to you, bro. I don't know if I me or the game is just that boring, but I literally drop asleep, isn't it? But yeah, we talk about it same way, is it? Please remember to like, share, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell, because that'll notify you when the video about drop. You see me? And please share the content. For everybody who are always a part of the live, big up on yourself. You don't know that it's the Orlando, them the Soga. You see me? So big up on yourself, the man in the chat to active right now.
Martina and Leah, big up on yourself.
Alright, people. So we'll start off with the Liverpool Chelsea game. Because that kick off the weekend, if I'm not mistaken. No.
That?
Yeah, I think that kick off the weekend.
That kick off, yeah, Saturday early morning.
Yeah, so 7:30 early. That was what Liverpool Chelsea. Honestly, the day for the man, I forgot for the combined level feet. But honestly, bro, for me, I watch the game. Gravenberch scored a brilliant banger. But that was about pretty much it for the majority of the game, bro. The game did dead. The game did boring. And after like 70 minutes, 50, 60, 70 minutes, I drop asleep, bro. I swear. I know, I think Enzo Fernandez with a reply.
Yeah, but it's not even it was a free kick where I mean I think it not off of the goal, but it ended up going on target, and you know what bro, it was just a shit all over, bro. You know, I think Fafana that try to get a touch off fight him, try to swing off fight, he miss, but him by right Enzo goal in prime Panama and say a film goal. But that's a calamity, like it just was a big suck him on that match.
Honestly, una Jamaicans I get for a nine with that thing then. But good game from the youngster. Ngamoa play a decent game from when me come watch up to the point before me drop asleep. On Chelsea side, I can get Kai say that shout out. I think him have a good game. And then everybody else was either average or below average, to be honest. It was a big waste of time. The game draw and all. It not benefit Liverpool. It definitely not benefit Chelsea, who sit in ninth place at this point in time. So Chelsea viably now are out of the running for Champions League spots. So Chelsea are gonna need them. There were 4 points for 4 points behind Brighton for qualify for the Conference League, and them the 6 points behind Brentford for qualify for the Europa League. Depending on how Aston Villa might go into the Europa League, if Aston Villa win it, then 8th place might become available, which them the 2 points behind Brentford.
And it also depends if Chelsea win the FA Cup, and depending upon where Aston Villa finish, and if they win the UEFA the Europa League, that also can confirm a spot for Chelsea in the Europa League, or probably even the Champions League, depending.
Yeah, if Chelsea do qualify for the Europa League, win the FA Cup,
FA Cup, yeah.
That'll play Friday.
The
That'll play. So if Chelsea do qualify for win the FA Cup, then them qualify for the Europa League automatically. So that's something where them can bank pan for getting the Europa, I guess. But overall, Chelsea.
Saturday to play Calamity. Saturday. The 16th, yeah, Saturday.
I swear me check it today on a Friday. Show up on my thing. Okay. Anyway, Saturday. But yeah. So what people must say. And the Manchester City are going to win the league. Don't worry, City fans never give up. Worst game of the weekend. Waste the time I watched that match there. Ngamoa need for getting props. What do you think about the youngster Engamo, bro? Because me know
Remember,
me hear a lot of Liverpool fans that say him should have start like probably 3, 4, 5 matches ago. Probably even longer than that, to be honest. So, um, it seems to me every time him come on, every time he's up on the field, it makes some sort of impact. And then the next game going forward, slots that kind of stunt in progress and decide to drop him, decide for put him on the bench or whatever. Or sometime, well, I don't think him left him out of the squad still, but overall, I feel like him is a next man for watch for next season. Him is really one for watch for next season. I feel like next season could be his real breakthrough season. Um, very, very good in terms of stylistic in how him play. I like the fact that him always look for run at him defender. You see me, him always and him seem like a player that with the right development, him can give you a lot of end product. So definitely when I youngster them for watch in the Premier League for next season. What, 18, 19 years of age?
17.
17 years of age. But yeah, what do you think about that youngster? Because me just a
Honestly,
find out say Manchester United did turn him down. Me just a find that out. So
Manchester United don't know future. Anyway, like to be honest, Calamity, I think the youth is young and talented. He's very excited for what we feel like him not a fear. I feel like him trying best for do him most on the field in terms of to give the attack as much props like going forward. Him trying best for do turn back the ball and really try to take on him opponents and try to get the ball get the ball in the box and really and truly like we see that look Cutty and finish shot to him after as well. I think we see him score one night since probably the last two
yeah, I'm
or
scoring
three
that
weeks.
last I think Fulham scored again.
Fulham, yeah. So the thing is, Calamity, what me that say is the fact that say Liverpool is going to a dynasty of the last of that top three with Mohamed Salah, with Bobby Firmino and
Man,
Mane. I think it's now a thing where Salah leave, him confirm Salah leave, so you give that you this space now to build. And as I just quite said, bro, like when time him play a good this match, the next match slotting, don't use him man, it kind of confusing. Cause we are reached like the last three games on the league. Like play the youth, build him confidence from now, make it be a thing where him know say that spot there is up for the grab. Cause I know say him probably don't want him to feel like say yes, he's comfortable there, you have to work for your game or whatever. But the youth leave are sure that the youth literally are sure the fight that say him want him name to be something that is remember. And as we say, he's 17, so him have a long way to go. And we all know that players at that young age, them start out so young, we know what happened to them. Like honestly, Calamity, we can hardly count the players them that start from 17 and continue on that trajectory to be the best in the long run. Really
yeah,
and
look
truly.
man.
So it can probably be a thing where Slot probably look on injuries. It can probably be a thing where man make him know say for fight for a game. But in terms of that you there within himself as a player, like you can see, potential and growth, determined spirit. All of them things. So is that you what they made that talk about him with him and Max Doman who we think more talented and as we said to you, so we think Max Doman is more talented, just that say Rio now is just the more hot player because him is a winger we
Him
are take on
sees
and a
seems
score
more impactful right now.
impactful, yeah. So yeah, as I said, that is our next word for use to feel as well, impactful. And yeah, so we really think I want good talent and Liverpool for trying best for all our part him and don't make him catch much injuries and just work with him. You know that's all I leave to.
I agree with that. Cole Palmer stink up the pitch again. I mean, hear some man that talk about Cole Palmer can't get left, bro. Cole Palmer was sit down in my yard and watch TV when
Just
the
like
World Cup
Foden.
playing.
Again, bro.
Come on, man. Like, bro, it getting to a point now where at time for just be realistic, Cole Palmer is not looking like Cole Palmer anymore. Phil Foden don't look like Phil Foden for 2 seasons now.
Team
You see me?
yeah.
So honestly, some of these players, when it comes to the England team, not to go off on a tangent, but when it comes to the England team, I feel like England need for actually stop this politics or bias when they run them football association, which obviously there is going to be politics and bias at some point. But when it reaches a point where these players are genuinely just awful season for a full entire season, it's getting crazy to the point where if them money got a World Cup now, it's just literally injustice, isn't it? Um, See what going up here. So. I should say shit versus shit. Rio was actually the only player where did I play with sense. Chelsea now beat Manchester City, bro. If Manchester City make Chelsea beat them, shame on them, bro. Shame on them, bro.
Honestly, I mean, I've not for second. I know, bro. I'm not even 100% confident.
Nobody the foolish, brother. Nobody the foolish. McAllister was an ice. McAllister was dark shit.
Dog shit, yeah.
No legs, no physicality, lack of penetration with the pass, no third man runs, just off and puff and flop. He's been utter gash. Yeah, he's been terrible this season. Coming out
So,
the back
I
of
hope you continue. So, they can start off good tonight, continue good. Continue this year. All right.
yeah, remember, so I got to ask now soon. we know all them. We know all them money when they reach Arsenal. But yeah, McAllister is the next one, dog. Like looking for McAllister for the entire season, he has been awful. Like the man fall off from compared to last season when this man was probably me say up there in contention for when people are say Gavin Birch. Me I say really and truly if you actually watch his performances week in week out for upon a consistent basis, McAllister was the man. And honestly, this season the man has been just so bang average. Like bro, that is not McAllister. That is not McAllister.
Is that him for true? But I feel like, I'm telling you, see, like, case with McAllister and Gavin Birch, we just feel like they are talented, but for what Slot did to the system, it's sure for them talent separated from a player like Soboslai. Soboslai still managed to impact games solely on the player where he is. And McAllister and Gavin Birch, them lose that type of tech there because the midfield with them that work with last season within the system that it pulled from them. So it now left me to a thing where if I say, is their talent itself or fit them as a player? Do them have to work with that system? Or are the fact that say, yo, them just not good, none at all?
You get what I say. It's like you say, Shabazz have a bit of individual ingenuity about him, while Gavin Birch and McAllister seem to be a bit more systematic, system based. You see me? One would probably say about that is, to be honest, with McAllister, I see him at Brighton, and in a Brighton him playing a structured system as well. But the structured system at Brighton was different from the structured system at Liverpool last year. So him can definitely play in a different type of systems. But when it is, when get where I say, when it's a time for him individuality shine, because this Liverpool team, bro, them man don't really have a system, to be honest. Like, so it come down to individuals actually being individuals. So when a time for individuality shine, him a lack in that department. I know some not necessarily feel like say him don't have the talent or him don't have the ingenuity for do it. Same thing with Gavin Birch. But just feel like say, as I point out, the systematic change from last season to this season, it kind of hinder the two of them as a pairing, because remember the two of them really work as a pairing, while Shabazz is a bit more free roaming, allowed to do a little bit more. You see me? So honestly, McAllister, I don't think Gavin Birch has been as bad as McAllister. I think McAllister has been really shit. But I don't think Gavin Birch has been as bad, even though I think he's probably been like bang average, to be honest. You see me? But overall, the game was terrible. Them two side there. Again, my side not much better, but bro, at least my side, at least you know it's some shit.
At least your side come out with a swing on the end up giveaway 2-1.
There's going to be something entertaining happening in a Manchester United match. Like some fuck call, some controversy. Them two man, mighty God, man.
Terrible, yeah, that was that's probably the boringest Big Six game watch from season, to be honest.
Slot doesn't fit Liverpool, to be honest. The fans boo Slot when him sub Ngamo off for Isak. I mean, deserve. Yo, what the topic? I just a check in. We talk about the Premier League race, title race, but we talk about Liverpool, Chelsea, and how try to move off. He brings intensity to the game. We talk about Rio. I think the match was interesting. If you wanted to confirm the doubts about the midfield, Dominic aside, also can Chiesa get a start? Salah, Hugo, and Isak out. Come on, Slot. I feel like him just don't rate Chiesa.
Chiesa, yeah.
That's a big word.
What am I talking about?
I don't know. You need Foden and England coming. Man, them need to hire Foden as a pundit. Few words. He can't up on the pitch. Imagine this is City drop points Wednesday. Imagine if City drop points Wednesday to Burnley. Arsenal can beat Burnley and win the league. Yeah, that is true. No matter if no matter if Chelsea play them or play them A or B team, them ass overall. Big up the man, them big up yourself in the L's.
Big up Els. Long time I see you. Big up.
Yeah, man. People, L's, YouTube content creator, so if you know over here, give man a follow. Manchester United fan. Here's him subscribe to the channel. Here's him shout out to L's. So him need a Hakan Chalanoglu type midfielder to move to a slower league. McAllister could play all three midfield positions in a slower league. McAllister has played all three midfield positions in the Premier League. So it's just him dropping a quality, bro. Honestly, him just drop in a quality on farm, to be honest. Soon join, but big up yourself, Ireland. So yeah, that was a Chelsea match. After that, we did have CMD Manchester United Sunderland, which was as the people nowadays say a big suck of that match as well. You see me? Manchester United were terrible. That was probably that was probably top 3 worst Manchester United games for this season. Like terrible ass.
Shout out to your keeper though, Lamens.
Lamens a killer, man. Lamens a killer. Honestly, Sunderland should have give it like 3 or 4, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Big up to your keeper. that's what I'm big up your keeper.
Sunderland really should have won that game, that, to be honest. Big up to Granit Xhaka in our midfield. Still a performance from him again. I feel like all of Sunderland, we were just not able to get out of the middle of the park. We could have passed.
What do you think about when have Mount in our midfield like that?
Dog shit. Rubbish. Bro, I don't know how. But I don't know what Casemiro did injured or something. I have no idea. Casemiro just never up on the bench. Where was Casemiro? Mount is a eyesore when I watch Mount. You see, if you don't play Mount in an attacking role, do not put him in the center of the park, bro. That is bullshit. Mount did absolutely nothing on the pitch. A Kobe Mainoo one in the midfield fend for himself.
Well, the thing is, who him could have used an idea? There wasn't anybody else that could have used a midfield for an idea.
Where was Casemiro? That's my
point.
Probably
Casemiro probably have a life. He probably gonna need something.
What do you mean? Manchester United have life.
Even if the man have a concussion or the man they lose a relative on the day or you know.
Bro, honestly, him just say we qualify for the Champions League, so him just get the man around. Because
maybe I feel like him could have pushed your board in the midfield. Martinez and play Euro and Maguire as a center back.
That's probably what he should have done. That's probably what he should have done, to be honest. But yeah, man, throw Xerxes in a starting lineup, him throwing Mount, him throwing back Martinez. You see me? So honestly, Mazraoui come back in a starting lineup. So I think them say make five changes for that game, yeah. Which honestly, again, we qualify for the Champions League. I don't really mind. The only thing with me I focus on right now is Bruno and him assist record. So I don't really mind if we lose the next 3 games. The next 2 games, sorry. You see me? But yeah, two assists against next opponent and then 1 against on the final day. You see me? I call it 22 assists for the season. Alright. So what you go on? If I say it, I'll go the other way around. So what you go on? Anyway, Xerxes. Poor game from Xerxes, honestly.
Still a pull him shot them.
First start in a long while, that's my dog, but I don't know that. Honestly, I really like Xerxes in that. I feel like he's technically a great player, bro. Like, I feel like he have all of the tools them to be successful. I don't know. It's just I don't know if the environment not right for him, but as a player, him have the tools for be successful. Maybe you're probably trying him in an attacking midfield role. Maybe that's the best position for playing him in rather than a striker, because a lot of the times him don't seem to want to shoot. But yeah, him was the biggest problem along with Mount and Ahmad on the pitch today. Ahmad need summer. Ahmad, me no want to see your post. No, you don't need no vacation, Ahmad. Right? You stay down at Carrington and for the next 2-3 months, just work by your game, bro. Like, Ahmad did piss me off this season, bro. Like, coming off the back of last season where individually he was quite decent. This season, the man just fall off a cliff.
Yeah. Poor.
You
I like poor.
Otherwise from that, bro, overall Sunderland did dominate the game. You see me? Brabby Chang, you know, man. Bro, I said Brabby man angle about 3 man.
Brabby is a monster. Bro, like, but then bro, I said, bro, that's even Maguire can't draw down this hell.
Brabby a machine, bro.
What if he can't come play for the Netherlands? Really and truly, I would really love him play for the Netherlands and World Cup. You know?
Manchester game was terrible. Bruno was last. One of them time there, Bruno was terrible.
What is him last? But it wasn't his best game.
It wasn't that game. It wasn't a good game for Bruno, to be honest. But the thing is, none of our attacking players weren't able to get into the game at all because we just couldn't pass the midfield. We just never have anybody who really get past the midfield, because Kobe Mainoo was swimming in the midfield by himself, and then you have Luke Shaw and Mazrari who are not getting up the pitch as fullbacks. So we just the completely black in Sunderland that kick up the pressure upon our way, and we just couldn't get out, to be honest. So, and honestly, Bruno played some fucking pass that game, to be honest, in terms of in possession losses. Bruno equally, but not broke it. Xerxes play a top 10. Sorry, Xerxes should play a 10 for Fulham, bro. That's his left. Yeah, Xerxes is the 10 in the 10. Good night. Big up yourself in the mills. Bruno, I broke the record in I'm dreams. Bruno, I broke it, man. We say all I know where you see me 8 right now. The time is going to come. Yo, remember some call this from the Monday on 12 assists, you know. Me call it, you know. So right now, 2 games remaining, 2 assists needed. Light work. Easy work.
Bro, bear in mind your striker is not Haaland. You don't have a Haaland striker. Give me light work 2 assists.
Light work. Just when Casemiro, actually we never have Casemiro last game, you know. Casemiro, when the man there when we get a set piece, that me not even business about no set piece. This a set piece. That you see, once we get a set piece, we could have scored 3 set pieces and 3 of them are Bruno assists. I don't give one shit. Once that record they broke, I am okay. Casemiro will be back the next game. Once we can get Casemiro up on a set piece, you know, say it's over.
You feel have ambition. You feel have ambition.
Ambition is Premier League assist record, Bruno Fernandes. That is ambition.
Ambition.
You see, yo, you know what the funny thing, bro? Bruno Fernandes win the Footballers Writers Award. And at the first time I ever see a debate about who will win the award. Bro, all these years me I watch football for almost 15 friggin' years, and I've never ever seen a debate about who will win the Footballers Writers Award Player of the Season. Bro, when I see it, me as a bomba. The hate is real. Arsenal. Yo, Arsenal fans, them say Arsenal player never win it because them vote split between 4 players. Bro, not that. Declan Rice was second, Haaland was third. But Bruno Fernandes win by 28 votes. Bro, and that's the first time I ever see a big deal being made about the Footballers Writers Award. The first time in history. So, if Bruno Fernandes actually wins the Player of the Season, the media is going to be in an uproar, because I don't know how one man is just so polarizing. What do you think about City a play Wednesday? I want to play something like that. Crystal Palace. Honestly, City have to win the game. If them don't win, the league is over.
I just that room, we keep I said, that's our first when we give them on anything happen on the final day.
City just off with the game. You see it? Bruno now broke
Yeah,
it.
me I
And
say.
me now hate more like 9 and 10 on the blood clot level. Alright, man, what's now? We'll see. Anyway, so yeah, Manchester United draw game completely shit. Manchester City though, 3-0 on the same day to Brentford. Daku again on the score sheet, Erling Haaland and Marmoush in the dying moments of the game. But yeah, Manchester City still not give up the fight. It looked like a very very what must I say? Because the game was pretty boring in the first half. The man them start off. Manchester City were
No,
dominating.
Calamity, no. Can't say boring. When you say boring, I feel like the game was a kind of 2-1 goal. Like, and it's I feel like the game where it could have jumped in anybody hand at any time. Cause I feel like say Brentford it actually get chances. And we did the attack on the end too as well. So I don't really say boring. Just like somebody saying like second half, the thing what City does best. Like we take advantage, we try to find a weakness, we find a weakness. When we find the weakness, we make it a big problem. And when I say and big up to Jeremy Daku and him recent last 4 games performance. I mean like him last 4 games, I think him have about like 5 goal or 4 goal with 2 or 3 assists. Like him coming at the why? Him come the last part of this season and him just do him supposed to do. Him perform for the team, stand out for the team. But they kind of feel away so we're gonna miss so we're gonna play without Kusan because that back line to me need Kusan at all time. But Negan Aki put in a shift and Gay here, him never did come with the madness today. My midfield Tijani Reinders, honestly Tijani Reinders, but want the next season Tijani Reinders need to work. You need to work by yourself. Honestly, because I know the talent we have, I know the type of play we is, I know the capability we have to as well. So I need to work by yourself. Ryan Cherky was surprisingly out of this game. He was actually off from the game too as well for being a player where he did a hold up on the ball too much. And that was actually a problem for True. Ryan Cherky that hold up on the ball too much. Him get the ball on top of the 18. I try to get this perfect shot off. So I try to create the ways. I try to move player to create space. Whereas my time we just want a shot off. And that so Ryan Cherky for me really and truly get a good pull out of the game. Semenyo wasn't as bad as Cherky, but he wasn't far better either, to be honest. We just feel like the Pep keep him on the pitch for the goal where him can surprisingly come up and score. And Haaland with a lovely assist. Honestly, Haaland assist was phenomenal in that last part there. The 1-2 built up to that goal. Show your prime Manchester City. Honestly, me see that 2000 and our 18-19 team, Centurion team, we knocked them 1-2, they build up right to the goal. Yeah, it was fabulous. Really and truly, and as Mr. Haaland with a nice, with a decent goal, but even a better assist. For Haaland standard, that is a beautiful assist. Silva was Silva, really and truly, Captain Silva, playing game, play good, cover the areas. I think he was in a one of a tangle one at a time with a player where he end up getting pick up a card. But otherwise, from that, Silva was tremendous, fantastic for the day and do what I'm supposed to do. Nico O'Reilly and Nunes was,
My
just
boy did
doing their
shit
job.
though. Turkey.
Turkey. Yeah, me just gonna say Turkey. That game him don't on the ball too much. Foden come on and check him. That's another thing. Like my ears to the fans them say Pep for start back Foden and bro, no. It is not the
Hell
time for
no.
just start Foden. No. Foden deserve for coming at the games like this and take him look at time build up. Because what Foden is just 24, 25. He have years ahead of him for come back to the player where we know him is. So just give him time. Make him take him look at time and build up. That's what I say. So Foden come on and play a good game. Even who come on to again? I think I next play come on. Let's see come on again there again. Foden.
It was Foden and Savina.
Marmoush.
Marmoush.
I would say Marmoush come on and Marmoush get a goal in the last part. Good slot in, as we say. And Savina wasn't bad, to be honest. It wasn't that bad. But yeah, it was a good game for me.
City's supposed to worship Daku. And I dragged them back in our last couple of games, to be honest. A very dogged win from City. City for build a statue for Daku. Come on, bro. Relax, bro. He played the right side that game, and I haven't really seen that since back three at Palace. He was great versus Thiago in the air on the aerial duels. Haaland played a really good game for me. Like Haaland was very good. Obviously we know about Daku. Semenyo again. I don't know, maybe me a bit biased, but we just never see it from Semenyo, to be honest. I never really get the I don't know. But Semenyo
As
kind
I
of
said, I
threw
don't
me
think he
off.
was that better. He wasn't even
Like
that better than Turkey.
people that and people that say Semenyo this and me, I say, I never really that see that, to be honest. You see me? Ryan does end up have come off. I never think Ryan does that play that bad, to be honest. For him to have come off. But here and there, City end up winning 3-0. Goal difference might be key in this title race, because if Arsenal draw,
Even drop point, yeah. Once them drop point, it come down to goal difference.
with them
Like
this
if
5
them
points.
draw,
If them draw
mm-hmm.
and City win them last two, it come down to goal difference. So
Goal
the
difference,
goal
yeah.
difference might be key in this game. Arsenal right now the two GD over them. So hopefully, well, not really hopefully, but and Manchester City fans, hopefully them can. Who have Burnley? Arsenal have Burnley.
No, yeah,
Have
Arsenal
you?
have Burnley, yeah.
Okay. Well,
They have
I'm
Crystal
not.
Palace,
I'm not see that for
Aston
you.
Villa.
No way, sir. I'm not. Goal difference can't help them. Arsenal have to lose, bro.
Bro,
Although
Aston Villa,
If
Crystal Palace.
Burnley can put up a solid, like just put 10 man behind the ball, maybe Arsenal only can get 1 or 2 goals. You see me? But I expect Arsenal to slap Burnley 4 or 5 still, but I not expect one to beat no other team 3 or 4 nil either, to be honest. Maybe Aston Villa now that them are focused on the Europa League, because Aston Villa just look completely shit for the last 3 weeks. Aston Villa has been very off it, but I get them a focus on the Europa League final upcoming, so them probably look on that. But Manchester City still look like them still not the hunt, them still a try put pressure upon Arsenal somewhat. I feel like Manchester City just give the season, bro. Because one could have been in a way better position on
Way better,
multiple
bro.
occasions, bro. Like Arsenal given a chance after chance for kind of put certain pressure upon them, and just you see me. So
Draw. And every time we put on the pressure, we end up draw. Every single, it's always a draw. Against Nottingham Forest, Everton, bro, it's always a draw. Always a draw.
thoughts on that new deal for Foden? What that mean?
And it like, bro, come on, like, you're not gonna ever hear me talk bad about Foden. I'm not gonna give up on Foden. I feel like him last 2 seasons has been a very poor spell. But as I said, bro, Foden is just, bro, if we did for cut out footballers, we would get for say, Dembele win a Ballon d'Or. Really and truly. So, if me now go cut off Foden, really, and in my 24 hours, I say, bro, if I even take it even if it take him by 27, 28, 29 to pick up back, fine. Because for the in first 5 years in City, him give we a shift.
Alright. Big up Walter. Bench Walter Foden. You know? Fernandez for West Ham fail the football world. You will get past now. Right now. Bro said Aston Villa draw 2-2 to Burnley. So maybe Burnley can do something for them. Everton draw 2-2 to West Ham. I remember West Ham, Crystal Palace, sorry. West Ham draw 1-1 to Nottingham Forest. And then we have Arsenal.
West Ham.
Newcastle draw 1-1 to Nottingham Forest. And then we have Arsenal versus West Ham. 1-0 to the Arsenal. Courtesy of Leandro Trossard. And then there was 88 minutes gone at the match. Corner taken, first of all, Callum Wilson shot, keeper save it. Corner taken, or maybe it was the keeper, maybe it was a defender. Corner taken, swinging. David Raya catch a ball. Well, him never catch a ball. Ball drop out time and back to West Ham player. Pass back around, reach to Callum Wilson. Callum Wilson shoot, shot off the line. Well, it wasn't off the line, it was actually in the goal. So it was a goal. Referee blew up him whistle. Goal. 2-2s. About probably 15 seconds later. VAR. We see David Raya with him hand them up. Man hand across him chest. And a hold on upon him hand. Now, me, you, and couple other man did the pan live. And we are watch this in a real time. And from the moment when me see the man hand, hold on upon him hand, I said, this is going to be a foul. No, for me, I think it's a foul, if we're being fair. However, if we're going to scrutinize the refereeing, we're going to have to look back on decisions that Arsenal have got doing the exact same thing. Manchester United game, start of the season, 1-0 to the Arsenal. Remember, if everybody remember the start of the season, Manchester United were actually the better team in that game. Never scored, but we were the better team. Arsenal did score though. And how did Arsenal score? Corner taken, Saliba, and respond the keeper and pushing up the keeper and Arsenal end up fumble the ball in the back of the net. Referee them look on it, VAR look on it, goal given. Now, when you look back on the context of the season, that is an extra 2 points that Arsenal got that they definitely should not have gotten. So now, Arsenal benefited from the wrong decision at the start of the season. And now, them also benefit from the correct decision at the end of the season. So, a lot of Manchester City fans and a lot of the Premier League people around the world are saying that it is an injustice. For me, it was definitely a foul. But where is the consistency from the refereeing across the board? Because this is not the first time Arsenal is doing this. And this is not the second time. Because I've also seen a video of Arsenal doing the same thing to Brighton, I believe. If it's not Brighton, it's a team that plays in blue. And I don't remember. I also see a couple. Remember, there was a couple instances in the Chelsea game where the man them really I don't remember if I think Sanchez, the man them I don't remember what happened in the game, but there was some foul on Sanchez that was not called. You see me? So Arsenal throughout the season, there's a team of these man boxing out the keeper, roughing up the keeper. Now that is fine. Boxing out the keeper is fine, that's fine. However, there's a team of them putting hands on these keeper and they're not getting calls. So what is the narrative around the hand pan the keeper? Is it a foul? Is it not a foul? What the Premier League do in terms of consistency? Because there are multiple instances where I've seen Arsenal players have them hands pan keeper and it's not given as a foul. So that is what me people really are complaining about. Now, you as a Manchester City fan, is that a foul for you?
Yeah, it's a foul. It's a foul. It's a foul on Arteta, like Arteta and David Raya, and I feel like we say it as I say, like the moment we get to analyze it the right way. And I feel like what confirmed it in our way from it was even the pull from behind from the our next defender of West Ham. So it's a case where we really and truly have to just be fair. And the clear and obvious foul is there. So if we're not going to argue that it wasn't a foul, like, I just can't get it. But if you don't want to argue, say there's inconsistency in the game over the season, like we've been talking about that. Like we cry so loud for inconsistency in refereeing in this Premier League so much time. It actually causes a problem right now. So if from day one them that get things were being penalized for it, I don't think now it would have been a problem. But now it's going to be a problem because any penalized on one. Different from that though, Calamity, different from the point where you show out with when the incident happened to you, I feel like the others time, as much as all people make it sound that Arsenal players actually do it. But there probably
Yeah,
can be a one or two occasion
definitely
as
say
you
there
point
was
to
a
that say you remember vividly.
there was a Manchester United occasion, and there was also I think it was against Brighton. I say two different occasions. So that I can confirm.
Oh,
Can
so
but the
there
Chelsea,
are occasions. So
I see a Chelsea video, but I never really see if say them the whole pan
no, like yeah, as I say, like
Sanchez.
everybody I got try to bring in something now. And I feel like that's my problem with football fans. Like them just want to make sounds because them have a voice. And it's a thing where sometimes you have to put the biases aside and be fair. I feel like in that game where the game is it's a foul. But if you want to complain about the consistency, I've all right.
Bro, not even gonna talk about the Trossard goal first. No, we have a rewind, man. No rewind, man. We have a rewind.
No one remember that
Um,
Trossard goal.
Buying that did get to punch the ball. Saliba did pressure him, but compared to the Raya who had 3 man on him, regardless, Raya did have him hand on the ball. He fumbled it. In let's be honest here as fans. Raya in that situation was weak. Like Raya should have catch the ball. You see me? Regardless, I think Raya should have catch the ball because from one me I see, I don't think the player even I think the player literally just have him and rest on him. I don't think that there was any force from the player for say him pull down Raya and there
Okay,
was no
just for me not jump on him and just happen for
yeah,
do
and
this.
him and just rest on him. Like there was no real indication that him pulled down Raya and there was no movement from Raya and Raya literally had him hands on the ball and him fumbled it. Raya in that situation was weak. Regardless, it is a foul, but Raya was weak. So regardless whether it's an next goalkeeper punched the ball or not, him still have him hand on the goalkeeper, which is a foul regardless. Honestly, Ben White did this to the keeper. Ben White did this to the keeper by sticking his fingers in the gloves, and we scored, but they never overturned it. That's the closest we've come to absolute travesty of 3 men holding Raya. So you are telling me about an instance that me never even know about. City fans not to talk about. Remember the Rodri handball. The Ben White incident was 3 years ago, but we've have been guilty of doing it to an extent. Exactly, Calamity. He fumbled the ball. There wasn't a firm hold on his hand. Yeah, I don't think there was any force exerted from the player to actually pull down Raya's hand. Like there was no indication that there was any pull on Raya's hand. Him slip the ball. Like him could have catch the ball. You see me? Him just fumble it because him feel the contact. You see me? So honestly, Raya was definitely weak in that situation if a goal had scored. Like if the player did never have it, if the player never rest him hand on him and him just did have him hand cross him chest, Raya would have been blamed for that goal because him just fumbled the ball. You see me? But yeah, we're gonna reverse a little bit and we'll go back to the incident before that, which was Trossard goal. Now Trossard goal came from an inspiring substitution, let's call it that, an inspiring substitution from Mikel Arteta with Martin Odegaard, as Arsenal fans are making it out to seem. Because I think Odegaard came on, he was pretty much anonymous for like 20 minutes when him come on. And then after 20 minutes, him start driving at the midfield, him start driving at the pitch, him play a one forward pass, I think, and then a chance came from it. And then after that, him drive along to the midfield, drive along to the box, and then it was the left back, I might add, the West Ham left back, what name? Diouf, who had a really good game, but Odegaard literally the Jackie Odegaard a bit too long. Him should have put a foot in. You see me? So it was a bit laid back from the left back. Him probably should have get the ball out. But Odegaard play off the ball to Trossard, and Trossard that shot. Deflection went into the goal. But not really a good goal per se. Good movement from Odegaard, good play overall. But you know, scrappy goal a goal anyway, and that's all you need for win a game, a goal. You see me? So Good play by Arsenal at the end. Them end up get the goal. And I know say Arsenal fans were going crazy at that moment in time, which was about 85 minutes per the clock.
83 or 84 minutes.
83. But we're going to reverse even more to about 3 minutes before that, maybe 4 minutes before that. Mateus Fernandez. Mateus Fernandez let down the entire footballing world watching that game. This man, mind you, very good player. I think he had a good game as well. But that one moment make everybody turn him into the villain. That one moment. This man, good passenger play. 1-2, 1-2. Ball played through. 1-on-1 with the keeper. Gabriel try get there. Couldn't get there. 1-on-1 with Raya. Kick the ball straight pan Raya. Kick the ball straight pan Raya. No chip, no far post, no through the legs. Kick the ball straight pan Raya. And people are gonna want to say, oh, that was a good save from Raya. Bullshit. That was just a man poor finishing, bro. That was just terrible finishing from the player. If the man did go far post and Raya toe poke it, fine, great save. If the man did go near post and Raya kinda like set him try top corner near post and Raya flick up him and box it way, great save. If the man go through him leg them, right, like the man just kick the ball straight pan friggin' Raya, bro.
Just kick the ball straight pan him, bro.
Poor finishing, bro. Honestly. And may I get flashbacks, bro. Honestly. If Fernandez scored, Arsenal would have lost that match. They wouldn't have the confidence to get back into the game. I feel like you're right with that. I feel like if Fernandez did score that goal, Arsenal would have lost that match. And if they did not, if them never lose the match, them definitely would have lose points. You see me? So, but definitely I lean more to the side that a bit laid back from the left back. Quality touch, quality first touch analysis. Bro, the left back could have toe out the ball. The left back had all the opportunity to toe out the ball off of Odegaard's foot. Like he was too passive in that situation. Big up yourself, Orlando. Poor finishing from a DM playing for 18th in the league. Color me shot. Sugar, regardless of whether it want to be a championship player, is poor finishing for any level of the game. For any level of the game, that is poor finishing. And Mateus Fernandez is actually quite a good player. You see me? He's definitely above the level that West Ham are playing right now. It's just poor finishing for any level of the game. If my friggin' grandma shoot like that, that's poor finishing, bro. I agree that wasn't a good save. It was poor finishing. If he pick a side, he would have scored. I'm gonna feel like it's so stupid for go near post right there. So anyway, try chip the keeper or try go far post. If you go far post and miss, cool, fine.
At least you try.
At least you try something. If you chip the man and it go over the bar, fine. But bro, do not kick the ball straight pan the keeper. That is complete and utter bullshit, bro. Very, very, very poor from West Ham. West Ham were actually looking very threatening in the game. After the 20th, 25 minute, Arsenal were not into the game attacking wise. Like they were not really doing anything for threatening this West Ham team attacking wise. And it was the same old story for Arsenal. You see me? Saka never have a good game. Declan Rice, okay, him did end up have to move to right back because who get injured? Ben White got injured, yeah. And Mikel Arteta chose to put Declan Rice at right back. So him did there White right back for probably 20, 30 minutes.
20 minutes, yeah, because they end up pulling back and put Lewis Kelly out there. No, Mascara and put Lewis Kelly at left back.
Yeah. So
and they end up take off Calafiori too.
Declan Rice, average game for me. Trossard, scored a goal, poor, on the day. Eze, I feel like Eze was taking
Blackery's
off too
poor.
early. I feel like Eze was taking off a bit too early. However, Odegaard did come on and make an impact. So shout out to that change from Mikel Arteta. And Gyökeres was poor as well. Overall, this Arsenal team is just not looking very threatening going forward. And West Ham definitely, there were instances if West Ham made better decisions in the final third,
Yeah, 'cause I
they
think some
could
of
have.
will get 2 chances. Them should have tried make a better decision with it. Feel like there was at one point where them score across the ball and them get the header off. Good attempt to as well after the goal. But we just feel like that one Ferran Torres, that Ferran Torres, that one Fernando moment should just be a point where you wanna fight the relegation. A point would that really be good right there. So even if we end up would win it, the draw would still be nice enough for the favor.
Yeah, because Tottenham did end up draw today, isn't it? So if them did ever possibly win this game, which they definitely had it in them to win the game, if they did possible, if them would have win the game, they would have been above Tottenham right now, isn't it? But yeah, overall, shout out to the West Ham defender, centre back Mavropanos. Very very good game from him. I feel like Diouf, as I say, point out already at the
Yeah,
start of the
play a
game.
good
Diouf
game
just
too.
did have that one moment there where I feel like him should have done better. Mateus Fernandez also had a good game for me. Him just that one moment there where him should have done better. But yeah, Arsenal definitely the win is all that matter. Performance is irrelevant at this point in time of the season. There's a shout out to Arsenal. Them definitely steamrolling to the finish line. 2 games remaining, 5 points clear. City have a game in Ando. Do you think at this point it's Arsenal league? It's foregone conclusion that Arsenal is going to win.
After probably the last 2 games, depending on him go. Honestly, when the season done, like I still not gonna say it's Arsenal one too. It is their one to lose, but I'm not gonna say them a sure winner.
Honestly, I think it done yes.
Yeah,
I think
because you look at it as a Crystal Palace,
I
Burnley,
think
easy 2 games. And
I
you look
think
at City
Arsenal.
side, yes, them have Bournemouth, them have Crystal Palace too as well. And them have Aston Villa, like I think we have the other side of the bracket, but again, like at the end of the day, City are still a better team. Like we can probably still manage to pull the 9 points from that. It just all depends on how much goals we're gonna score from those games.
If Arsenal drop points.
If
Um
Arsenal drop points.
I mean alone feel Burnley will shock everyone with a draw against Arsenal. Yes.
I think everybody will feel so.
Yeah, you alone feel so. You alone actually think that let me say that. Burnley sis. Wow.
Burnley
That boy.
is the hardest game them are
We
play
want to
for
say is
freedom.
Burnley is the hardest game to be honest. They might play for freedom. Burnley not done get relegated already. Burnley get relegated already, father. Where's that one? What kind of freedom? What kind of freedom do I play for? No, bro. Burnley get relegated already, father. Every Man City fan hoping Burnley beat or draw to Arsenal. I hope we're killing. That them always tell me the hope we're killing. It's not over yet.
It's a hope that's killed.
It's going to the final day. Alright, we'll see. We'll see, man. We'll see. In other news, we have Barcelona. El Clasico was a game this weekend. Barcelona beating Real Madrid 2-0. Another game I would have watched live, but very, very poor from Real Madrid overall. Of course, Real Madrid, realistically, they weren't going to come back and win this La Liga title. They were 11 points off it. Less than games to go. So realistically, this was a game if them did want to try pull off an upset, it would have been the game with them have to win, and they failed miserably at the Camp Nou. Barcelona 2-0. Courtesy, I was going Rashford. But brilliant free kick by Rashford. Absolutely phenomenal free kick from Marcus Rashford. And it was Ferran Torres as well. Great pass from Danny Olmo. That little back heel flick from Danny Olmo. Overall, Barcelona were dominant. Real Madrid were not in the game attacking wise at any point in time. Like Real Madrid never looked like a threat. No point in time. They were poor, very very poor. I must say, people say if Mbappe did play this would have different. Maybe it would have been a little bit different. Maybe one of us score one goal. But I don't think you guys are going to win this game at all. I don't know what a nerd gonna put on Barca shirt for, but Barcelona, La Liga champions. I think them on a season right now. Them can look for get 100 points. Gonna have 3 games remaining, 91 points.
100 points are come, man.
They're gonna look for get 100 point flat right now. Let me see. Exactly. Them now for nothing. Michael Jackson, a Burnley manager. The chat is getting desperate. But yeah, as a Barcelona fan, winning the league, you have a few decisions we're making at the summer. Of course, the Rashford decision as a lot of Barcelona fans that say, oh, them don't really want Rashford. I feel like the decision between Rashford is kind of split between fans. I hear some fans that say keep him as a backup. I hear some fans that say send him back. Honestly, as a Manchester United fan, please send him back. Because 30 mil is a criminal price for Rashford. Please send him back. But yeah, what do you think about Barcelona winning the league title?
First of all, congrats to Barcelona on winning the title. 2 years now, back to back, we have done it. We actually remember years where it has been a struggle, where me have fight. There was literally time me have bought for the seasons up and done because my eye literally a pain me. So for see that say okay, I win the league back to back with the La Masia's academy, it actually show growth in terms of the players that we can trust. You know, we want Real Madrid for understand so the league never won in October because we beat with El Clasico and shut off from the mouth and go on the most way. And it is a honor to beat you guys in front of our fans and also lift the trophy. There is no sweeter way to be a champion, you know. And the Rashford thing though, honestly, really and truly, me that want Rashford to be for stay. We can just send Man U them like 30 mil and either a cake if they want. Yeah, we don't have a problem with that. Really and truly, we can get a cake and 30 mil. Is what I say. Otherwise, from it, as I say, like, if some decision we have to make in terms of the back line, we need to get a defender. Like a defender is very, 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 very important to this new part of us. I feel like we will try our best to keep Joe Cancelo as well. I don't think he's gonna stay. We need to work on a backup right winger for Yamal. Honestly, me this say me gonna sell him. I want to keep on selling him. Mama do, wanna crucify me. We do see that Rooney can't really do the job, so we need a serious backup for Yamal because Rashford for really be a backup for the left wing. Is what I say. Otherwise, from that, based on how the team are play, I know the selection looks from what they are to. I feel like we're about to sell even Frankie De Jong too because Frankie De Jong hasn't been the main starter in this team since Javi come back. I think as Javi, I keep on starting in the midfield. I do the dirty work and I do what I'm supposed to do. So, well, would have upset if we are Lego Frankie De Jong, but me all understand say your money management I for go on. Yes, what me I say. Otherwise from that, Barcelona, we are champion. Champion we are. Champion we live. The trophy is ours. Yeah. Yeah. 1-2 side badness.
So guys, a big up Yamal for waving the Palestine flag during his celebration, possibly best player in the world, protesting Israel when he didn't have to. Shout out to Yamal. Martina said 1-2 side badness.
1-2 side badness.
Nashira said F Barca, Madrid still better tattoo. Barcelona still need a Champions League. Move tattoo. See you on the next season. And speaking of Champions League, I feel like Barcelona's aim has to be winning a Champions League. Like I feel like club like Barcelona, obviously the biggest rivals are Real Madrid, who are considered the kings of the Champions League. I feel like what a 11th season now? 11th season now since we win a Champions League. But then again, Barcelona as it relates to money right now.
Yeah, but I feel like I'm not gonna say we don't have a team for the Champions League, but I feel like the capability within the back line of the eye line, like we have to work on that calamity.
I feel
Like
like
we need
that.
for
I feel like that the Champions League can actually be won by most teams in the like from it reach at the quarterfinal. If you're in the quarterfinal, I feel like you have a good chance of winning the Champions League. Because realistically, you're looking at a PSG team if they might kick it up at the end of the season, or a Bayern Munich team, which you know Bayern Munich would for them side for the next probably 2 seasons. From so probably them two team that are the team them for look at for the next 2 seasons where I say them two man they are probably the favorites are going to the Champions League. But we see Arsenal upon them they beat Bayern Munich. You see me? We see well not necessarily PSG, but if you can get a favorable side of the draw like Arsenal, end up semi-final, quarter-final, in a final with PSG, maybe you can pull it off in a final. You see me? Because I think PSG, in terms of, I feel like what separates PSG from a lot of teams is them actual system. I don't feel like it's just them have overwhelming quality. I feel like, say, the system allows the quality to be overwhelming. So I feel like, say, if other coaches are able to contest the PSG system within the next 2-3 seasons, then we're gonna see a lot more teams emerging on level footing once it reaches the final stage of the Champions League. I feel like say there's a lot of teams that can possibly win the Champions League in the next 2, 3, 4 years. So Barcelona, if them can make the right moves, can definitely be one of them side there. Even this season, Barcelona was probably third or fourth favorite for win the Champions League, possibly third. You see me? If you don't really count Real Madrid as because you don't know Real Madrid or Real Madrid, so they might always be one of the favorites. But Barcelona had a really good chance to win the Champions League. Them faltered to Atletico Madrid, which Atletico Madrid on their side, but them faltered to Atletico Madrid. You see me? So, but with the right moves in place, as I said, centre back is needed. Obviously, we need a striker as well. Lewandowski up on his last legs. Ferran Torres will go and do it, but I don't think he's a Champions League level starter to win a Champions League. But then again, you say that, and you have players like Giroud that start and win World Cup. So, hey, maybe not. Is it? But yeah, Barcelona as a team, not my cup of tea, but shout out to Barcelona. Big up Rashford for winning a
in a no good team, man. That time, in a no good team.
Just talk about it. Rashford, phenomenal goal, bro. Absolutely phenomenal goal.
Phenomenal
Free
goal.
kick.
And they actually, and even rumors is actually true where I think Ferran Torres said he never that thing about to shoot it, and them have a time say yo shoot it, and I think even him himself said the more and more him analyze it, him realize him can actually take the shot. And him said the day before they were practicing free kick and him never score any.
Rashford.
Mm-hmm.
Rashford kind of hot and cold for a free kick because him like knuckleballs. You see me? You know, knuckleballs is a very difficult skill. Obviously, we know CR7 like knuckleballs, which again, a lot of people kind of hype up CR7 as a free kick taker. Not me, man. Not really. He's a good free kick taker. Don't get me wrong, but when you put him up against the likes of certain man, Messi,
Like who? Like alright, from my generation, when we think about free kick, Messi, when I'm going Messi and Christy first come to my mind for my generation. Like
Messi
for
and
what? I
Christie
feel like
come to
over
mind. Christie come to mind because there's not many players who are consistently scoring the type of free kicks that Christie score.
Come remember
But
Christy
if
just
we are
take free
talk
kick like
about,
penalty.
but if we are talk about actually free kick technique as it relates to you can actually bend up a ball. Like Christie is not a Beckham. Like Christie, when I think about free kick, Beckham come to mind.
Beckham,
Messi,
yeah. That's not say based for Overwatch,
Juninho.
but
You see
yeah.
me? But yeah, definitely one of the
I can't have a look of fever on that time too.
Akan tough for a free kick. Definitely one of the best our generation. I'm not gonna take that from him. But people kind of put him like in that him better than Messi as a free kick taker. Not for me, bro.
One time he does score consistently more though, but not a better free kick taker.
First Englishman since Lineker to score in
the El Clasico.
People that say Mbappe the La Liga for 2 seasons and now win a trophy. Not even La Liga and Rashford not and now win a trophy, not even the La Liga. And Rashford come and win La Liga. Well, I mean,
I'm telling you, say, yo, Real Madrid now win the Champions League until Mbappe left. You know?
Breezy say, what do you think about
Vinny to
Vinny
City
to
now.
Manchester City?
Nah.
What do you mean now?
Who do want Vinny? What am I doing Vinny?
What do you mean we are doing? What?
I don't want Vinny. I don't want that type of player in my team.
What?
I don't want that type of ego in my side.
Man, shut the fuck up, bro.
No, bro. Like, I'm serious. I don't want Vinny in my side, bro.
Bro.
I don't want Vinny in my side, bro.
This man I run around with fucking Daco and Semenyo and I tell me no.
Honestly, right. Semenyo and Daku come together, don't make a Vinny. But at the end of the day, I don't want Vinny attitude that man. Same like Mbappe. Who do want Mbappe at my club? That become have Haaland, but who do want?
That's understandable because there's Haaland.
No, the ego, bro. For the ego, me I think, bro. We don't want that ego in on my side.
Bro, Vinicius played with Benzema, bro. So
I don't care.
We are talking about the ego, this, the ego, that.
I don't like the ego, but I like Valverde to come. Valverde, I welcome you with open arms.
Valverde at this point, Valverde him stocks kind of fall, bro. So just no matter when if Valverde got Manchester City, I have to just took man and ass pussy, bro. Like I'm not not really with it, bro. Like if Valverde got Manchester City, them when I really want to throw me.
Bro, I love if Valverde come to City. You didn't even know. Every day we think about Valverde in our City top. I love Valverde.
I really want throw me. Then with that road, do not know real Manchester badness. But yeah, City to Vinny to City is a no-brainer, bro. Come on, stop your bullshit.
Nothing.
Suga said Payet and Mata were my favorite free kick takers. Payet definitely was a great free kick taker. One Mata as well. Remember One Mata.
One Mata, they have them for true. One Mata actually one good football player.
Bro, what kind of stupidness that they are out there, man? The man is what do you mean the man is a good football? What the fuck?
The man, no, like what they hear that somebody compare him and Bruno, and honestly, I wouldn't mind sit down and have a conversation about it. Like, but I probably say Bruno, but I wouldn't have a hard time with somebody them say Mata. Like, I could actually see the debate. Like, someone can actually manipulate me if say Mata. Honestly.
I mean, somebody can manipulate me to tell me say Mata better than Ozil. Like, I don't have a problem.
Yeah, but I have a problem.
To be honest. Mata for me really, really underrated, especially in time at Chelsea. Damn, you made Kala swear twice at that. Bro, man come tell me fool. Hear me, sorry. Man come tell me foolish in my ears, but that go and see me. Bro, that was just this Mata. Yeah, me I say, what do you mean man actually a good player? Like, what do you mean by that, brother?
No, like, bro, I always talk great about Mata, bro. I feel like Mata one damn fabulous football player, bro.
One Mata, little magician, man. But yeah, I feel like we're not even gonna further the right, so to be honest. You see me? Nah, a short live tonight. Arsenal on the verge to look out for the Manchester City Chelsea combined the level. You see me? If one day night chat and not like the live, please like the live. You see me? Big up on yourself. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell, to get notified when the video drop. Shout out to Inter Milan. We have to talk about them. Win the Serie A title. Shout out to Inter Milan. Big up on yourself, people. It was a great night. Yo.
1-2 side badness.